Hi, this is Clarissa with Pickaway County Library bringing you this week's craft. This week we'll be making a yarn monster. Materials provided in your kit will be yarn, a couple of Google Eyes, and a piece of chenille wire. You'll need scissors, some type of glue like liquid glue or hot glue, and something to measure with. Start by measuring a 7 to 8 inch piece of yarn from one end and cutting that off. Set this aside. You'll need this for tying your ball of yarn in the next step. With the rest of your yarn, wrap it loosely around all 4 fingers of your hand until you get to the other end. So now I have all my yarn wrapped around my hand, and I'm going to decide whether I want a longer, shaggier pom-pom or yarn monster, or if I want a smaller, more dense, fluffy yarn monster. So if I want a more shaggy yarn monster, I'm going to take that first piece that I cut and feed it under just one side of the yarn I wrapped. And I would tie it here, leaving the rest. And then I would cut here if I wanted a long, shaggy yarn monster. If I want a smaller, more dense yarn monster, then I'm going to tie this piece of yarn around the entire thing and cut on both ends after I knot this very snugly. Before I get ahead of myself, I also need to decide where I want my chenille antennae for my monster. I think I would like a more shaggy monster, so I'm going to tie the yarn under just the one side, and I'm going to put my antenna through this side also and tie them all together at the same time. I'm going to tie it very snug and double knot it. Then I'm going to come in with my scissors and cut through all the loops on the other side. Okay, with my antenna, I'm going to decide what shape I'd like to give them. So I kind of want mine curly. So I'm going to wrap them around my finger, or you could wrap them around a pencil or a marker and give them the shape you like. That's kind of cute. So now I'm going to decide where I want to glue the Google Eyes. I can glue them onto the body of the yarn monster like that. That's kind of cute. Or I could glue them onto the ends of the antenna. I think I kind of like them on the body. So you can use liquid glue or hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue for this video since it's faster drying. There we go. And then just let the glue dry if you're using liquid glue. If you'd like, you can trim up some of the ends of your yarn to make it more even, but I like mine just the way it is because I wanted it to be kind of shaggy. And it's ready to enjoy. Hope you've enjoyed this week's craft, and we would love to see photos of your finished yarn monsters. Feel free to share them to our Facebook page for Pickaway County Library.